What's up, everyone? It's Hey John, and I jabber opportunities nonstop. Today, I will be discussing Rematic token and why I believe there is a current sell-off. And let's see what news they have to see where the direction of the token can go. So currently, we know that Rematic token has a very good track record in terms of delivering their deliverables. That is a primary reason of why you invest into this token. It isn't the fact that it has a big name or has a big following or anything like that. This is one of the rare tokens in the cryptocurrency market where they are understated and over deliver. Now you're thinking, oh, well, that's not very impressive. It actually is, because this means that they make do and they make good on their milestones. That is one of the most important factors in investing into any project. If you've been following the KuCoin market, you can see projects announcing all kinds of extravagant things, saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then when the time comes, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break and let me get back to you on that great question, because we are experiencing some technical difficulties. Now, what's in store for the version 2 contract? The most important thing here is the fact that you get your reflections on a more timely fashion, and you don't have to buy something in order to get your reflections. That is due in part to the team hiring a new developer who is able to apply their expertise with Brad, the other developer, in order to achieve mentioned goal. Now, I haven't seen it personally yet though, but they are due to launch it very soon. Well, they thought it'll be good to launch the V2 after the final vesting period, which makes a lot of sense because you want everything and all the dust to settle before you do a migration. So obviously yesterday, February 1st, 2022, that's complete. And of course, that was on Happy Lunar New Year. So it must be good luck for RMTX. So with that being said, they are also implementing a new feature called buyback and burn. And I believe this will be a automated process where every single transaction, it'll trigger a 1% buyback and burn. Of course, this is from me reading the Telegram and following the news. And based on what I can read, V2 contract will be phenomenal. Now, the question in the room is, why is RMTX Rematic continuing and still is selling off? Well, I have a theory on that, and you may or may not like it. But again, I want to start off right now and tell you guys, it is not a FUD. It is just an observation that I've made because individuals have reached out to me and I've made my own observations on this, and I've seen some confirmations. Of course, I will not be divulging these identities because, well, you know, privacy is a concern. And a good reporter never reveals their source. But I can tell you guys, it's true. Let's go ahead and jump into it now. All right, guys, let's go ahead and cover the RMTX charts. Okay, folks, as of this recording, it is at $6.4 million market cap. Now, this is a far cry from the 10 million or 15 million market cap it was before. And the reason for this is, simply put, is because we're seeing a new thread come onto the scene. And I believe that thread is called Reflex Coin. Now you're thinking, okay, I'm an RMTX holder. What does this have to do with RMTX? Well, let me tell you guys, folks, I was on the AMA and they mentioned that they will be bringing out a voting platform just like RMTX. Now you're thinking, okay, John, so what, right? Who cares? Everyone says they will do things, but they haven't done anything yet in terms of bringing it to life and showing us what's going on. Well, let me tell you, folks, on that call, there was a lot of enthusiasm. It's literally in the Telegram, folks. The enthusiasm, the growth rate, it has already dwarfed RMTX Telegram holders. I believe as of this recording, Reflex is about 7,000 plus Telegram users. RMTX, I believe, is around 5,400. Now, I do want to note that I'm seeing many RMTX users in the Reflex community. And as you know, folks, people talk. Now, going back to the charts now, so we can see here my upward trend line has broken down. Let me go ahead and extend it for you guys real quick. So it's broken down, and now we're currently in a downtrend, and we're currently seeing all these big sales continually to happen. And we're seeing yesterday more big sales due to the vesting period being over. So the people who are vested, well, guess what? They're still selling, and this will be their final sell. But now we're seeing a very negative picture. We're seeing a downtrend line happening, and it's a very steep one. So what does it mean in terms of the momentum here. So I believe we have a support at around 6039. If and when it gets around there, that may be a strong dip buying opportunity, because as you can see here on a chart, at one point in time, it was a resistance and then it became a support. So the question is, will this be another support? So again, I wanted to emphasize this is nothing more than a counterpoint and opinion of why I believe RMTX is selling off and continuing to sell off. One is because yesterday was the last vested day, so the people who are vested and who no longer want to be in a project, well, they are currently selling for whatever reason. And then there's the other side where people are selling off to go into Reflex Coin. Now, before I said I can confirm this is because I know a few big whales who reached out to me and said, hey, John, I'm thinking of selling RMTX for Reflex Coin. What do you think? And I told them, well, it's up to you, buddy. It's your money. But all I can say is RMTX long-term is a very good project because the team is meeting their deliverables. And the only problem I see with RMTX is currently their marketing. Their marketing is lacking. Even though they're saying we're getting all these impressions, while I do not dispute that, it isn't enough in my opinion. Now we're looking at Reflex Coin here, and they have tons of traction and tons of marketing. And as far as I know, they haven't even put any money into it in terms of paying somebody. And as you know, folks, having the best project means nothing if nobody knows about it. And that's why marketing is so important. If you know anything about Apple, well, Apple is a master of marketing, and that is why the iPhone, the iMac, anything Apple is a huge seller, because they understand marketing. This was a genius behind Steve Jobs. It wasn't that he made innovative products. It's the fact that he was able to market it in a way where it came off very revolutionary. And of course, they also had a very good product. So in my opinion, if RMTX was to see similar success and a new high, all-time high market cap, I believe they need to do some real marketing. I do understand that they got burned and they want to take it in-house, but in reality, folks, marketing determines where your project goes. Word of mouth can take you to a certain point, and after that, you got to throw lots of money at it to put it higher. Now, by no means am I saying RMTX is a bad buy or anything. All I'm saying is that people get impatient in the crypto world. 1 month could be 1 year, 2 months, 2 years, 1 year, 10 years. You get the idea. Obviously, these are just my numbers. They aren't real. But I've seen the folks in crypto space and they want things now. When Reflex comes out, well, guess what, folks? They will be the next shiny thing on the market. And as I said before, folks, many people are reaching out to me. They're telling me what they're going to do. And I have to be honest, folks, I haven't seen something get so much traction while it hasn't even come out yet. So I don't know what their secret sauce is, but Reflex Coin, they're definitely doing it right in that sense. And their marketing is top notch. And I do want to emphasize that RMTX is getting very cheap and getting very attractive. So I suspect that on the day of, you may see some more selling to go into Reflex Coin, only due to one thing and one thing only: FOMO. Now, I did want to clarify, this is not a hit piece on RMTX, and I am just merely sharing what I'm seeing in the space and what people are telling me in my DMs and messages. And I have to say, just wow. The best way for you guys to support the channel is by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Get $250 in Bitcoin using my BlockFi link down below in the description. Get 2 free stocks courtesy of WEBULL, and get $25 in Crow, Crypto.com. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you all on the next one.